everybody. I hope everyone is doing okay under all the circumstances. Well, at 11:11 tonight, I tried to post a reading for the collective on my YouTube channel. And at 11:22 with my phone at 33%, everything on my phone got deleted. Pictures, videos, everything. And I am really, really not upset because I knew that I was supposed to do the message like this. And I think it's really part of the decluttering that's going on in the collective right now. Anyway, the message was about an extremely strong sense of rapidly impending union. And when I talk about union in my little safe space for the collective, I talk about inner unity as well as collective unity, and for unions for people that resonate as being on the twin flame journey and choose to be with their twin flame. And I feel all these different kinds of unities rapidly incoming. Now, what I've been speaking a lot about in my posts and in my readings is this pandemic being a real part of a collective awakening, a collective rebirth, a collective transformation, a collective tower moment, right? Because the tower comes to get rid of all of the things that are in the way of a new beginning, all of the things that have a faulty foundation, that have no part in the new energy coming. It clears the way so that that new energy can come in quicker, easier, and in general just come in, right? Because the more roadblocks that are in, the harder and slower new energy can come in. Now, another thing that I was explaining in the reading was that all of the self-growth, self-work, and healing that has been done in the past few years is now taking effect. Not to say that it wasn't taking effect then. It's just that when we do growth, when we do healing, we accept to receive the amount that we can possibly receive at that time. And that energy is timeless, right? Because time doesn't exist. And the moment that we are able to receive more of that healing, we do. And we usually end up facilitating that work by doing more healing and more growth and more self-realization during that time. And this is one of those times. This is the time where we're being forced to heal and integrate both of our divine masculine and divine feminine energies. We are being forced to nurture ourselves, to look into our intuition, our emotions, our receptivity, and we're being forced to look into our physical action, our logic, our safety, and our protection. And if we have been neglecting either or any of those things during our time recently, we're being forced to now look at it and to level it off. We're being forced to look at our mental, emotional, energetic, and physical bodies, which is a huge reason why my services are extremely discounted right now, because I want to be of service during this time. One reason is that people's income is not as much as it usually is right now, and I want to be as accessible as possible. Another reason is that this is a huge time where it's needed because a lot of people are feeling anxious and unsettled, and this really, really helps. And the third reason is because we are being called to do the work, and I am here as a guide as much as I can be of service to those who resonate as working with me. So I have my healings, I have my readings, and I have my guided meditations super, super on sale for people that want to work on their mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies at this time. And one of the reasons that we are working on these things, on all these aspects of ourselves, is so that we can come into the next part of this collective transformation better, so that we can utilize this time of growth and healing. Because if we don't utilize it, it's kind of like, okay, we just kind of suffered for a little bit for no, not even say no reason, but you know what I mean, right? We can utilize this time to bring in the change that we desire, to bring in the growth and empowerment and safety, protection that we desire, to bring in the rapid development of ourselves and of the collective. And the more that we heal ourselves and raise our own vibrations, the more we're raising the vibrations of the collective consciousness. And this is a huge time of rapid development for the collective. Now, I would like to be here for everybody during this time, especially because it's part of my life mission to help as many people as possible reach divine unity in whatever way that looks for you. Whether that's within, whether that's without, whether that is collectively, or whether that is with someone else, with a family member, a friend, or a soulmate. It's however brings you into divine unity with yourself. And this divine union is extremely accessible right now. I know that people are always talking about it, that it's coming, that this and this and this needs to happen. Well, this is one of those huge opportunities that the universe is bringing to us. And if you have been on this journey for a while, whether or not you have been, we know that opportunities can be missed. And I don't want anyone to miss it. So I'm here as an ear, as a heart, and as any help that you may need. So get in touch with me.